Welcome to the Big Blue Network. This is Scott Wallace. We have a special show today. We have Coach Rod Reed of TSU. The other day they played against Austin Peay and had a tough loss, but we're going to talk about a little bit, and we're also going to talk about the next game coming up against Jacksonville State. Welcome to the show, Coach. How you doing?
I'm good. Thanks for having me.
So, you guys have been off a few months, and you started out slow, went down 20-0 in the first quarter, but you guys played the rest of the game pretty well. Talk about how excited of your team you are, being able to persevere through all that.
Well, obviously, I was disappointed in the loss, but I'm not discouraged about this football team. I thought that, we looked like a team that, you said a few months, we've been off about a year and 3 months now. We hadn't played in about 460 some odd days, and we looked like that coming out of the gate on last night. But I thought that, after the middle part of the second quarter, kind of settled in and honed in on some things that we wanted to do and started to execute a little bit better defensively, giving our offense multiple chances, which you need in a rainstorm game like that. You got to continue to get offense the ball back. And once we were able to figure out the counterplay and make some tackles and get our offense the ball back, we settled in on defense pretty nicely. But, we had a tough time moving the ball offensively in the rain. We had some errant snaps, a lot. I think we had 8 or 9 of those errant snaps. And you can't do that. Even, they played in the elements also. They had a couple bad snaps too. But we got to be able to play through those elements and make good snaps and be able to run our offense efficiently.
So they played 3 games in the fall. They also played a game last week. You all haven't played, like you said, in over a year. How did that affect the start, though? That seemed like you guys' timing was off a little bit, and they ran 3 plays, the same play, for a touchdown. Talk about that.
Well, it was tough because after the first one, we did make the adjustment. We saw what happened on the side, make the adjustment. The second one was just a missed tackle. And, we had a misfit by a linebacker and a missed tackle. You can't have 2 things happen on one play like that. So, we were able to start pressuring a little bit, got a hold on what they were doing. But, to be able to go into a game after not playing a whole like I said, year and 3 and some odd months, you felt that there would be a little rust, but we definitely didn't expect to get down 3 touchdowns by the same play first quarter. So, kudos to the coaching staff, man, for getting those adjustments made and able to shut the kid out really basically in the second half. Their run game was null and void. So we've got to continue to build on that. Everybody has to continue to do their job individually and collectively, and I think that we got a bright future right here.
One thing I want to talk about is the special teams. Dayron Johnson, a lot of good returns. Antonio Zeta with some great kicks. Talk about their special teams and how they were able to get you back in the game.
Well, I thought we dominated the kicking game. Obviously, we blocked the punt last night to set up our offense in scoring position. That was the one kick that Zeta missed in the game. But a little disappointed in the offense. We blocked the punt. We get the ball on the 5-yard line. We got to be able to punch that in. That's got to be a points play for us. We didn't capitalize on that. But, other than that, Zeta came back and kicked 2, maybe 3 field goals. And I thought Mosley really, really kept us out of trouble because we were backed up a lot of the night, and he had some bombs back there punting the football. I think he had a 35-yard net, and our goal is to have a 38-yard net punting, and that's pretty good. If you can get a 38 to 40-yard net, you're going to be tops in the country in punting. And I thought he got us out of the hole several times punting the football. And then you talked about our return game. I think we averaged 32 yards from the kickoff return. We averaged 16 yards per punt return last night. And that will be, if we can continue to do that and average a first down on all punt returns and average 30 yards on kickoff returns, we'll set our offense up in really good field position throughout the year. So we'll break a couple of those if we continue to execute like we did last night.
Read somewhere that you got about 40 newcomers, and you have a lot of guys that's playing for the first time. Talk about some of those guys and how good they played for their first time playing
Well, last year, we had a few seniors, and we were marred with injuries last year, and those guys vacated. Those young guys had to play a lot last year, so some of them are really just getting a lot of significant playing time, in their first game, playing a whole lot, last night. And I thought, like I said, once we adjusted, those guys settled in pretty good. And, they're only going to get better as the season goes. They say, that you make your biggest leap between the first and second game.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll have an opportunity to get this on film and correct all of our mistakes. Sure, guys are getting everything done that they need to get done on and off the field. And I think once we show them themselves on tape against a different opponent, I think that we'll make the corrections and we'll be a lot better next week.
I like the local guys. Dayron Johnson from Springfield, we mentioned him, but also Vincent Perry from Hillsbury, and also Devin Starling from Cane Ridge came up big for you. In replacing Chris Rowland, you're going to go with a guy, more than one guy to do that, or just
you need about 4 guys to replace. And I think that's what I think collectively as a group, we got a good group of receivers. You saw the ball being spread around a lot last night when we were able to throw the football with some efficiency. Cam White caught a touchdown. Vincent Perry caught a touchdown. Dayron was our leading receiver last night, I do believe. And, Deshaun Davis caught a ball last night. Trueheart, our tight end, caught a ball last night. So we can spread the ball around. We feel like that, in all 3 areas, tight end, slot receiver, and outside receiver, we got pretty good skill positions. And you're going to need that to replace a Roland and a Nuvo. Collectively as a group, I think we're explosive enough and we have enough to kind of fill that void that those 2 guys left.
Went down 20-0, but you guys had a chance to win at the end.
Well, I told our guys, in the pregame, I told our coaches, when we met in our coaches hub, I said, if some adverse circumstances happen, we just got to stay with a game plan and don't panic. I told the kids that, in our pregame walkthrough and my coaches talk, right after the pregame meeting before we got on the bus. I said, you're going to have to fight through some adversity today. You're going to be on the road. There's going to be some things not go your way, but, you can't panic. You just got to trust your coaching, trust your technique and do like you coach to do. And we'll find a way to get it done. And we came up a little short in getting it done, but I love the way our team fought to the end. Our defense actually got our offense the ball back 2 times within a 4-minute period to give us an opportunity to go score that last touchdown. We just could not get it done. But the fight in this team, I love it. I love this football team. I love our guys. I think that we're going to have a great season. And it's going to start now this week. We're going to focus on Jacksonville State, which, we already started getting familiar with before the game was postponed week 1. So we got them coming in the hole next week. So we got to move our focus toward that. And, we got to brush this one off. You just got to have that cornerback mentality, or that shooter's mentality, shoot the next shot, play the next play. And that's where we are right now.
Now, you're talking about next week playing Jacksonville State at home. This game was played on the road, little different. You didn't have the band there, fans weren't there. Did that make a difference? That seems to breed something that helped the team.
Well, you love to have fans there. Our fans, we got some of the best fans in the country, man. And win, lose, or draw, they're always there. And we love to have that big Blue Nation, rolling with us. But in this COVID era, gotta. It is what it is. There are restrictions on limitations on who you can get in. And, when you're on the road, obviously they have, the opportunity to say who can and who can't be there, how many fans you can get in, how many tickets you get and all that. So obviously they're going to take care of their end first. But we definitely love to have, the big Blue Nation come out in the hole this week and give us tremendous support as we face a ranked team in Jacksonville State.
And a team that's played already in the fall, just like Austin Peay did. Then they got a couple of games under their belt. And also now they got to travel to you. So, Big Blue Nation, come on out and support the team this Sunday. Coach, any last words as we go out of this show?
No, like I said earlier, man, it was a very, very disappointing loss, but I'm not discouraged about the football team. I think our guys realized that we let one get away. All credit to Austin P for doing what they had to do to get the game won. But I thought that the best football team in this instance, last night, came up a little short because once we settled in, we were able to dominate in several different areas. So we've got our work cut out for us, man, and we just got to learn how to finish games and be able to start fast and finish strong.
Coach, we'll see you next week on the Big Blue Network.
All right, go Big Blue.